It's Week 10 of the National Football League. And coming up, we'll see this team's versatile running back. He'll be a focal point of his offense this week. It's gonna be a good one, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Glad to have you with us, football fans. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up here in the broadcast booth, and Brock one side with a clear advantage coming into this one, coming off the bye week, while their opposition, well, not only are they less rested, they're coming off a big L as well.
Just a reality. Just a reality of the NFL that every season you're going to catch somebody coming off a bye or in more time to rest up than you did. And if you feel sorry for yourself, well, you're probably going to lose. When these games come along, it's time to grit your teeth and work even harder on those tired legs. You're going to see a lot of teams in that spot try some big...
Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. Oh, he's showing some burst on his return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And it's going to be the man under center who brings him out, now in his 9th NFL season.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd and 8. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Going to the ground again on first. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Back to the well again. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play, but they will take that execution every time.
They motion the tight end over. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And he's in. Touchdown! These guys finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one right down the middle. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. This return starts at the 5. coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. And in his 8th season as a QB, he's the one to lead them out.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
Smith starting with a throw here. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
While that play was going on, we see that one of their teammates shaken up on the play. Not quite sure what happened, but they're out there to tend to it. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. From the gun, Smith. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll give him a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Short pass brought in, and he's tackled with the first down yardage. New set of downs for him from the 46. They go play action. Here's Smith. Cut out left. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. And again, it's Smith. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the air. It's Smith. He finds him over the middle. And that will not be enough for a first down. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Finds a man right side. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. 1 yard gain on the play. And they'll have first down. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. First down, Smith to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They're now set for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. Neither side separating much so far. More coming up after this quick break. Time to begin the 2nd quarter. And we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. They've got 1st and goal to work with. Shotgun snap to Smith. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get...
And he gets in. Touchdown. These guys finish off their opening drive. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. The home team's headed back out on offense as we get a look at their receiver. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And solid running there gets them forward to the 39-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 39. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On first down, they'll run. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At the 43-yard line.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. He's on the move, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. He's dropping back to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they make the tackle at the 38.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. The visitors, and they're wide out, headed to the field for a new series. And he's been having such a great season in this offense. You can see, actually top 5 in the league in receiving touchdowns so far. They'll run here on first down. And he'll get them forward here up to the 24-yard line. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. From the 24. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw, Smith. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
You know, these 3rd and short situations, you rep them all the time. Snap after snap, rep after rep. You're expecting man-to-man coverage in that down and distance, and you're expecting to execute. That time on 3rd and short, they can't get the job done.
And now he's going to call for the fair catch and take it just beyond the 30. The home team's back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. To throw here on first down. Looking for a target. Big gain downfield. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Another carry for him. And he's going to take this down inside the 25 before being stopped. That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on 3rd down. They give it to him again. And he gets this forward to the 19. Give him 3 on that gain. And that'll be a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Finds the in route complete. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, with out routes or in routes just like that.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. A gain of 3, and now they're going to be able to plan for 1st and goal. That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Throwing now off play action. And that's cut in the end zone for the touchdown. These guys get some late points and the lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And these guys break that tie and now lead by 7. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Smith back to throw. He lofts it deep left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. Airing it out to start this drive. And his pass is going to fall incomplete.
Not an open passing lane to be found anywhere. He took what he thought was the best one available, and they still managed to tip the ball away.
2nd and 10 now. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Timeout taken by the defense, their second. They'll send out the punting unit. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Smith setting to throw. Jump off caught by his back.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly, as a check-down outlet on short throws. That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
He's going to push one deep down the right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. This offense running out for a new series, led by their running back. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And they've got a long field ahead of them to begin this drive. Throwing from the gun. And that one's unsuccessful.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. So that's halftime for us here. It's a 7-point game after our first 2 quarters. Now it's time we checked in around the league. Here's some. All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Teams are back out on the field. Everyone is set, and the second half is underway. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it sets up 1st down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Option give here. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short, so that's third and less than a yard. Back-to-back carries here. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
So often, one of the things you have to teach running backs at the NFL level, you don't always have to hit a home run. Especially in short yardage situations, just go get that single and move the chains.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Hits him on the out route. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
Now this offense ready to head back out. They've got 1st down from the 31. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Nearly an interception on that play, and it's going to be 2nd down. Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They're going play action. He's got a man left. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 25-yard line.
They are throwing it again. That one's complete, right side. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a pickup of 11. And they're going to have a 1st down. Here's the handoff. And he has this one down to the 8-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has it down close. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Now looking to throw. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! These guys push their lead further to start the half. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys double their lead to 14. He fields it from the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 32. Connecting on the slant. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the 1st. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start, now 15 yards to the marker. They're trying an option play, left side on 1st down. Breaks across midfield, hits the opposing territory. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Works his way to the 35. And he's down all the way to the 30. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody, and maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of. Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Completed to his running back. 2 yards on the pickup, and that gives them the 1st. Working inside the red zone. Hits him on the in route. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. And again, it's Smith. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. A nice gain of 8 there, and it brings them to 1st and goal. Shotgun snap to Smith. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms, but it slips through. 2nd down coming up. They'll send him up the middle. And he's hit at the line of scrimmage. The run outside returns nothing. Stopped for no gain, and it leaves them 6 yards out on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Smith. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's 4th down.
You only get so many chances to make this type of play for your team. Boy, you'd love to see him come through there.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll get him back to 11.
That field goal didn't do a lot on the scoreboard to make it a more attackable deficit, but it does create a sense of urgency here for this defense to get off the field.
Rodriguez on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
1st and 10, looking to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. Throwing the out route complete. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. All set up now for 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's brought down after taking this to the 26. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake, he's gonna throw. And he loses control of the interception in the end zone. Could have taken away some potential points, but instead, new life, 3rd down. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball, and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that extends their lead to 14.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown and field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
Return starts at the 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense ready to get going again now. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith. Completed over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st down, Smith to throw. And he juices one incomplete. Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. So it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Smith. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st. Still sticking with the passing game. Finds him over the middle. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing is Smith. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Smith. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Desperation time here on fourth. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And they finally drag him down, but not until after a very nice return. Hang on now. Looks like we've got an injured player out there and in need of some aid. So we'll step away briefly as they work on him. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Man in motion here. We've reached the 2-minute warning. These guys close to picking up their 5th win. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And this is down to the 5-yard line before they can stop him. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. 2nd and 3 now. Running it now out of the gun. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's brought down for a loss. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Back to the well again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Here we go, right up the gut. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. They maybe get a yard there, still can't manage to run it in. That's going to bring up 4th and goal.
This front, well, they've done a good job bending and not breaking. 1st down, didn't score. 2nd down, didn't score. And now 3rd and goal, can't find the end zone either.
So 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. Only a 20-yarder here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We've got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Their offense ready to take the field now. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun here. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. They did their part, Brock, defending the home field, using that advantage to secure the victory. We know home field advantage is a real thing. And the crowd, they did their part too, adding to just an awesome atmosphere, helping energize those players at big moments of today's ball game.
Yeah, it is super fun to win on the road. I'm not going to lie, to quiet the crowd. But you know what's even better? When you get to celebrate with your family, your friends, your hometown people, your community, and you know, more importantly, they played a role as that extra voice in that building, man. It is a rewarding feeling.